Well, hello and welcome to Coffee on Korriban. This is a very strange stream, I suppose. It's not like a normal Monday night show. We're going to resume that next week. We just moved into our new place, and so I wanted to kind of do a setup stream for my new studio. So it's very nice to see all of you guys in the chat. I can't give out some sips because I don't have any coffee, but we got JT Lovecraft. It's good to see you, and I'm lighting with my phone flashlight so we can build the studio as we go along with different lights. You see the TV in the background. Let's see, we got Dawn right there, Ozzy Star Wars Nerd, and Leia Rose. Very good to see all of you guys. So let's turn on our first light so I can turn off my cell phone. Oh, so much better. Man, that just right there is so nice. I did get some new lighting. We're going to mess with that and kind of build the studio as we go. If you're watching this after the fact, after the live, then you're not going to want to really stick around through the whole stream. Maybe you do, and that would be cool if you are really interested in how everything comes together. That's cool. But if you're watching this after the fact and you just want to see the result of the studio, then you can go ahead and skip to the end. That won't hurt my feelings in the least. We got Aiden S. Good to see you in the chat. Always, my dude. Jake76. Good to see you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing all right. A lot of stress moving this last weekend, but we are in our new place. It's better than our old place. And the background, as you can see, there's no wall directly behind me, which is the main thing that I was excited for with this new place with a little bit more living space. So this is what we are working with, as opposed to just a wall in the background. So hopefully it'll look a little bit more like a studio atmosphere and a little bit less like sitting at my dining room table, which is essentially what I'm still doing right now, but there's a little bit more space behind me, which is excellent. Avella, good to see you. Israel Garcia, I do fine. Thank you for asking. Jake says, did you end up moving or just switching rooms for the studio? So we actually did end up moving, only about a mile away from our old place. So we're still in town. We didn't go out of state or out of town or anything. And the move went well. We still have our other place, the other apartment, until the 6th, so we've got some time to move everything over. It wasn't like one big day of just hustling and trying to get everything out and clean everything, so we have a little bit of time to move the rest of the stuff, so that's good, at least. We don't have to stress about that. Now, let's go ahead and turn on a second light, and let's see, that can go up a little bit. And these are all on remote. I think I would like another light. I want one over there for the shoulder light because I think that really makes it pop. But then there's still shadows on the side of my face. So let me diffuse that real quick because I got the thing. I haven't really put these together yet, so bear with me. But this is the light. I'll try to show you guys how I can add the diffuser onto it. It's like Christmas opening all this stuff. It's got Velcro on the top and the sides. And what this does is it diffuses the light. So instead of just one light bulb shining, it diffuses the light over a larger surface area so it doesn't cast as harsh of shadows. Sweetie, come in the shot real quick. Come in here. Just say hello to everyone. Mrs. Korriban just made me some coffee. Just come say hi. She doesn't want to get on screen, but she made some coffee for me, so thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. She is amazing. She puts up with me, which is incredible just by itself. So we got our diffused light source. Now it's got that sheet over it. Now I can move it to the side. And let's see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. Is this hot chocolate?
Hot cocoa coffee.
Ooh, hot cocoa coffee. Thank you so much. So this right off the bat looks a whole lot better I haven't even messed with the white balance or anything. The lights I have are pretty cool right now. Well, they're pretty cool. The temperature is pretty cold. Let's see. Aiden says at least you don't have to deal with flood water anymore. Seriously, they didn't even end up repairing the bathroom, which the correct way to do it, if anyone doesn't know, we had flooding in our bathroom in our other apartment, and I'm not going to name names or anything for the apartment complex or anything. I don't want you guys to know where I live exactly, but there was a lot of flooding in the bathroom from the unit upstairs, and a week and a half went by. They didn't get around to even coming and looking at it to stop the leak. And so I'm sure in all the mold, there's mold in all the walls and the ceiling. The parts of the drywall was falling down from the ceiling. It was a big giant mess. So very glad to be out of there. We're in a much better situation now. So yeah, we don't have to deal with the flood water anymore. Am I the only one that's not going to buy any of the studio stuff for my videos? Maybe. And this is cheap stuff. Both of these lights I got for $20. Microphone is $10. Like, you don't need a whole lot. The only thing in my studio now that I've spent legitimate money on is my camera, which I spent $200 on, which in the grand scheme of things for a camera is not a lot at all. It's a Sony mirrorless camera. I'm very happy with it so far. But you guys know the camera I was using before, the one that would shut off and back on and do all sorts of weird stuff, have the black border around the edge. I've had that since I was, 15. I borrowed money, I think $600 from my grandpa to buy that camera, and then paid him back by doing chores and yard work and helping him out with projects and stuff. So thank you, Grandpa. I miss you a lot, but thanks for the camera. I used it to start my YouTube channel, which is excellent. Now I got this camera, and this thing is amazing. It autofocuses nice. You might be wondering why I have the TV on behind me and why it's on Chromecast. That is not just because TVs are cool in the background, because they are. But what I wanted to do was try something. I've created a video the same way I make all my other videos, just on my phone. Oh, Ladaj, I forgot to say hi. Good to see you. But I've created a video, same way I make all my videos, because if you guys know, aside from my live streams, all of my edited videos are done using my phone. So what I'm going to do is go to this video that I made. It's 1.5 minutes long. And since this is kind of a behind the scenes thing, you'll notice it is my logo, if I can get it to autofocus, with some purple clouds. And I need to adjust the white balance, so the color might not be exactly what I want it to be, but I should be able to cast this onto the TV right there where it says, if it'll focus, I don't think it will, right there, living room TV. And I should be able to cast that video onto the TV. There it goes, with my logo. Now, again, I'm still working out the kinks, but it should be my logo, purple clouds on a loop in the background, which that's kind of how I was picturing it. So what do you think about that? Yeah? Yeah? It's looking a little bit more like a studio now and not as much of a dining room table. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that with the logo on the TV? Cool. Awesome. I can edit the video later, increase the brightness, which I think I might want to do because it's looking a little flat back there as far as the brightness. But that's the idea I was wanting to go for, was just to have the color purple in the background, and cool. I'm glad. Again, you guys see what I'm trying to get away from, just the flat wall behind me, which it was cool having those pictures behind me, but without the space. There's only so professional you can make it look. And so right away, I feel a whole lot better about the room behind me. There's a lot more space. And hot chocolate cocoa is so good. Are you able to grab that bag down from up there for me? That would be Awesome. So the next thing I wanted to do was, looks way better than picture in picture. Yeah, it's my kind of background. Yeah, and that's really what I was. Thank you for that, Leah. That's kind of what I was going for, is like actually building a room, like an atmosphere where you guys can feel the depth of space, because in my other place you couldn't do that. Sitting at my dining room table, the walls is 2 feet behind me. There's only so much you can do with that. And a huge shout out, before I forget, to one of my customers. I do air conditioning, and one of the customers I went to today gave me these. They knew I was into Star Wars and mugs, and these are pre-Disney, and I believe these are from 1995. I think. So these are prequels even, but you can see this B-Wings, TIE Fighters, Death Star, Millennium Falcon, Star Destroyer, X-Wing, this set. So I'm very happy about that. So if you're watching, customer, thank you very much for that. I greatly appreciate that. It's so thoughtful of you. That's really awesome. MVP of the stream. Oh, and the cool thing about the background, the video is only 1 minute and 29 seconds long, but if you watch, I don't even know if you'll be able to notice. Right there, there's a little tiny glitch. Right there. He moves right as I'm sitting down. Coincidence? I think not. Let me know if you get the reference. But it jumps just a tiny bit, but it will loop. And so even though the video is 1 minute and 29 seconds, it'll just keep looping. I believe I can shut my phone off and it'll keep looping. Yeah. So while I'm doing my streams, all I have to do is cast that video and it'll keep going. Blonde Boy says, Incredibles, you are absolutely correct. Yep, Israel got it as well. Good to see you, Nick. Thank you. Yeah, math is math. Yeah, and that's what I was going off. It has like a copyright, and then it says like 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, I think. So the last date on that is 95, which I'm assuming is when the mugs are from, but there's no specific single date on it. But it's definitely pre-Disney. There's no Disney on it. It says Lucasfilm Limited. Yes. I've been watching a lot of Incredibles YouTube poops recently. If you don't know what YTPs are, look them up and have some fun. They're a lot of fun. I love some old school. Where's my super suit? Exactly. All right, so the next thing I wanted to test out, again, the general theme aside from my camera is cheap. How can I make it look good or decent without spending a lot of money? Dave Felony is canceling Star Wars. I did not hear about that. If there's something I'm not aware of, send it to me in Discord, and I might include it in the next live stream. I don't know anything about that. I don't really keep up on the whole Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, Favreau. I don't really care. I just watch the stuff as it comes out and judge it based on that. So I guess you could say that was one incredible reference. Exactly. All right. So the next thing I wanted to add to the studio is, again, going off the theme of cheap. Let me go grab it. Is, I guess they call it like a moonlight or something, a sunset. Supposedly it's like a TikTok thing that people use these to make TikToks, but it is a multicolor sunset light. And I guess it casts like a ring light. I found this at Walmart. Normally $20, on sale for $9. So I thought that was a really good deal. And if it shines some light, hopefully it'll illuminate kind of around my head, purplish or whatever color I want in the background. That's what I'm going for. So Padawanabe says the final year is the production year. The other years maybe the images were distributed. Yeah, very possible. But the last date on those mugs is 95. So if that's true, that's the year I was born. Now you guys know how old I am. Yeah, that's very, very appreciative to my customer for giving me those mugs and the full set, no less. Let's see. The ads for those are always so cringe. Yeah, I'm sure. Lights and stuff like this. I don't even have a TikTok. You will never catch me with a TikTok. People have said, uh-oh, it shut off. Maybe because my phone is off. Could be a problem. This is why we're testing out the kinks right now. There we go. There it's back. Maybe I do need to keep my phone open, in which case I can just plug my phone in so the battery doesn't drain. Yeah, I've seen videos of people, I was looking it up, where they use this kind of light and it's not like a TikTok cringy thing and it just is like an RGB light shining into the background, which is what I'm going for. Class of 94. Sorry. Oh, quick funny story on that. There's a bridge a couple minutes away from our house here. It's a single lane bridge. Got graffiti all over it. You got to go under the bridge to get to the other side. And there's graffiti all over it. They came through about a year ago and spray painted the entire thing gray to get rid of all the graffiti. The very next day, there was spray painted on it in big yellow letters, Class of 92. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? You're not a kid running around and tagging the bridge as soon as they paint over it. Like, who from Class of 92 is still running around spray painting? Like, maybe you were, like, class president of that year, and that's your only claim to fame in life? Maybe? Class of 92, represent by tagging the single-lane bridge. That would be nice because it does look a little bit dark in colors. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So, overall, to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm going to try to do for the rest of the stream, is this light I want to illuminate kind of a halo behind me on the wall just to colorize the background. Around the TV, I want to put an LED light strip behind it so there's not this shadow right here, and so it sets the TV off of the wall a little bit. And then also on the couch back there, which you can't even tell it's a couch. I gotta figure out something with that. But I'm going to have an LED strip on the top of the couch kind of illuminating up onto the pictures, which will eventually be on the wall and not just sitting down there. But that's what I'm going for. I might switch those two around. I don't know. But first, let's get to this light and test this out. I'm surprised that there's 10 of you guys in here watching right now. Just setting up the stream. All right, this is kind of an unboxing, not really a product endorsement until it proves itself. But what we got in here is, I think, the remote and power adapter. So there's our remote, and I've got several of these remotes just because of the different cheap lighting setups that I have. What's the takeaway? Says, studio's looking good. What would you like the next Star Wars movie to be about? Enjoy a coffee on Korriban. Thank you for the $5. I don't have any specific videos for super chats just yet. I don't know. I'll just play a couple, I guess.
Oh, it is so good. That's not where it's really good.
And also this one right here. Well, thank you so much for the $5. It's weird that people would donate money to me because I'm just a guy sitting at my table talking about Star Wars. It's very humbling, but I really do appreciate it. So here is a sip for you. And also, I don't know if I've seen your name before, so if you're a recent subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate it. As well, if you've been here for a while, then I hope you have been enjoying your time here. That's really all I can say. But thank you for the super chat. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. That's only the second super chat I've ever gotten, so thanks. I'm a little flustered. You're going to need a label maker for the remotes eventually. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we have one. Thank you, sweetie. All this kind of stuff helps me come up with future ideas for my stuff. Still looking for an old wave machine to try out my next lava lamp. Sweet. And that's really the whole theme of my channel, is make the most with what you got. The lighting setup and my microphone, all the cords are just Walmart stuff. This is as cheap as you can get. I'm casting a video from my phone onto my TV to create my logo in the background. Again, the only thing I've really spent money on is the camera. But that's the theme of my channel, is I make YouTube videos on my cell phone and upload them, and people like them, which is still crazy. We're going to get to this in just a second. Quick little semi-announcement. I'm not announcing this just yet, but you guys, since there's only 11 of you guys watching, are going to get a little sneak preview. You can even be a part of it. I am planning things and getting things in order to make a documentary about Star Wars content creators. All of you guys in the chat will definitely be part of it in some way. Other familiar names: Coach from Echo Base Network, Matt Cave, Master Paul, the Star Wars guys, Father Time, Kyle Katarn, a bunch of other people. I would like to get on board, maybe some celebrity interviews, but I would like to make a documentary to be released in January. So yes, you are the focus group. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Nothing official yet. I'm just kind of getting things in order. But I will be traveling to make this. And the kicker, the entire thing will be made on my cell phone, to again prove the point that you don't need crazy expensive equipment to make Star Wars content as long as you're passionate about it. That's all that really matters. You can make do with what you have. So that's all. Yep, there you go. He doesn't know about that yet. I'm going to ask around. But that is... Oh. Okay, so it kicks me off. Just found out. My screen's been open still. It kicks me off after, what would that be, about 10 minutes? So what I'm going to have to do is create the loop for like an hour and a half, upload it to YouTube, and then cast the YouTube video from YouTube onto the TV, and then it won't shut off. So yes, that is exactly the point. You don't have to have a ton of money to... I mean, I make a little bit of money off of YouTube, so it's worth it to buy a nicer camera to provide a better product for all of you guys that invest your time into watching my stuff. But for anyone that's just passionate about making stuff, it could be stop motions with Star Wars minifigures. You don't need anything crazy fancy for that. So anyway, let's continue this unboxing and not get sidetracked. We got the power adapter. It looks like it's just USB, so you can never have too many of these laying around. And then the light itself is on a little stand with a felt foot. And it is simply... It's pretty cool. It's just black on the back, and then you got the halo light on the inside. That's trippy to look at. That's really cool. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. Very trippy. Let me peel this off. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Didn't really make that great of a sound. But that's the light itself. Take the zip tie off, plug it in, and we will see what kind of background we get, because I know you guys have been waiting a little while. Is it your screensaver time on your phone? No, it's not. The phone was still open, still in the Photos app. It just seemed like it and again, this is the Photos app. You can see right there. Where is it? No, don't focus on me. Focus on that. There. Just from the Photos is what I'm casting from. But it seems like for some reason from that app casting onto the TV, there's like a 10-minute timer. So I'll have to find a way around that, because I don't want to have to be resetting it every 10 minutes. That's not very professional. Which I'm trying to make it seem like I have everything together, and I absolutely do not. So, looks like a fisheye lens. Yeah, essentially, I'm assuming there's an LED light in there, and the fisheye lens will kind of, like, you can kind of see the LEDs in there, and I'm assuming it just shines like a circle onto whatever. You can tip it back and up and down, which is excellent. I wonder if you can mount this to a tripod, which would be great. I'm gonna go plug this in, and we will, yeah, join the club. Yeah. All right, I am going to plug this in, and we'll see what we got. All right, bear with me. All right, I'm about to turn it on. Ooh, fancy. All right, so that might look like an egg. We'll try it out. Let me see if I can control it from here. Can I go purple? Can I go purple? There's purple. All right. Let's see. That is all right. I think I should angle it down to maybe get the circle around me. And then I can always diffuse it, I guess. Keep it on purple. Yeah. Let me try going a little farther and down. So maybe that. Little bit of cast a bit wider. Yeah. I mean, that's purple in the background. That's more or less what I was aiming for. I don't like the blue around the edges. Where is that? Pink, purple, purple, blue, purple, blue, blue. What about blue? Let's try there and up a little bit. So there. Like I said, I might want to diffuse that. That's looking a little better. I think maybe we'll leave it there for now because the blue and the skin tone works, I guess. It looks better than it did before, yeah. If that's a smart TV, can you load that as your screensaver on the TV? Maybe, but I don't know if it'll work with the video because you'll notice that the clouds are moving, the smoke is moving. It's on a 1:29 loop. So I don't know if that can work that way, but it's definitely something to check out. So thanks for the suggestion. I'll iron out the kinks. I'm just messing with stuff right now. Next thing I'm going to do is add the this side, the LED lights behind the TV. Purple lights that should go up and around the back of the TV to shine on the wall. And I'm hoping that kind of illuminates purple all the way on the wall up here. So let me get that. That's the sunset light. Definitely could make it work. I'm sure there's ways to make it work. Recently bought a mic at my local Walmart and used it for my last 2 videos. Yeah, this is a $10 microphone. You don't need anything specific. $40 microphone. You can spend $80 on the snowballs. I know are really popular. The one I'm looking at is just over $200. See, there it goes again. It kicks me off casting that, and the phone app was still open, so that's very strange. I'll have to figure it out later. But where is another remote? Yet another remote. Okay. So let me plug this in. I think is how it plugs in. That way. And then this is just a roll of LED lights that you can change the color to. So let me turn the TV around, put it on there, and then we'll go from there. Definitely just upload a long unlisted video for your channel that you can. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It'll just take a little while to loop it for that long. Just copy and paste and add the transitions. But I think, yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it. Probably the easiest and cheapest way, which is something I would do, would just be to upload it as its own video and have it be like 2 hours long. That would cover however long the stream is. And if the stream happens to go longer than 2 hours, I just replay the video. That's probably the best way to do it. But let me rotate the TV around and see if I can paste this onto the back of it. Hey, sweetie, do we have any wipes? Just if in case it's dusty on the TV. Bear with me so I can rotate the TV around, put the LEDs on the back, and then we'll make sure that that works and go from there. But so far, even just as it is right now, I like this setup a whole lot better than at the other place. Rotate this end out. Coffee snaps his TV in half live. LEDs and the remote. Oh, there we go. Okay. Purple. I think. Off, on, off. Maybe I do need the other remote. Maybe I do need the new one. Off. On. Off. I don't know. We'll put it on like this for now. Start it right there. You wanna help?
Yes.
Oh, and also this LED strip was $4. So if it doesn't work, that's probably why. I think 6.5 feet is just barely not long enough, but we'll roll with that for now. I can...
Lifted that side higher and just.
Yeah, I can do that. We can start that there, and then go there. What a disaster. What a hack job. know. Like, seriously, what do I need to do? Yeah, but it's not letting me. Ooh. Cool. Okay, let me clear this. This is the correct remote. So let me. And recast that. What about that? Where you I have issues with it heating up too much and melting the adhesive on the back. Very possible. Good punishment for your daughters. Play a movie they like and turn the TV towards the wall. All right. So, with the TV on, the TikTok light on, and then now I think I'll do an LED strip that I'm probably not going to adhere to the couch because that doesn't sound like a very good thing, but I can plug it in and get it out. So we will try that. Let's do that. I have another LED strip somewhere. So between the TikTok light and the two LED strips is $20. So yeah, that's probably true. With an LED strip this small, there's probably only like 30 or 40 lights in the whole thing, so I doubt that it would really heat up to it's not very good adhesive, so anything's possible, I guess. But there's another remote and the strip. There we go. Plugged in correct. So this is like perfectly sealed, and I don't think it'll focus. Oh, there we go. Perfectly sealed. The other one right there was not sealed. So that might have been why the issues were happening with that one. But again, $4 Chinese LED lights. That's par for the course, I'm assuming. I'm not expecting anything better. Looks a lot better than it did before. It doesn't look like you're a vampire in the dark. Yeah, good. With blue on the right as well, the whole thing might look more balanced. Yeah, let's try that. And again, this isn't going to illuminate the entire wall, but I can always, I guess, get like more of a spotlight to illuminate just the paintings. But we'll see. Just jumped in. It's looking great. Like the backlighting, your image is very clear with good lighting. Awesome. I appreciate that. This is all a new setup, new place, new lights, new LEDs. The camera I just got like a week ago. So we are doing it together. And I appreciate, and I'm stunned that you guys are wanting to watch me just set up my studio. I know Matt Cave did a video like this a while ago. And it was just a lot of fun hanging out and putting something together. So let me plug this in and see if I can't set this up. And again, I'm not going to adhere this to my couch, so it's probably not going to look great. Alright, so that LED light, I'm assuming might work better if I had like a long piece of really thin wood, like, I don't know, a piece of baseboard or something, and then adhesed it to that, ran it across, and then it would be shining up the correct way. So that might work better, but I moved the TikTok light to the side to shine at an angle to kind of flood the background. It's not purple. Let me switch the color on that and see what we can come up with. Where was the remote for that? I got so many remotes, I don't know what I'm looking at. Where was the remote for that? I really have no idea. I lost track of them already. Monster. Was that one Monster 2? I don't know. How does red look with that blue and red? Interesting. I set it off to my left. Yes. The TikTok light. Yeah, the green lights, that's not working. I'll probably abandon that. Red could work. Red could definitely work. I think I want to make the TV a little brighter as far as the image on the screen. And then I might need to check the frame rate. Oh, also the green is causing some glow on the TV. As the TV lights turned green or something for a second while you were moving the TikTok light. Yeah. Tarkin is looking a bit pale. Awesome. Good to see you, Charlie. All right. What else can we do to the TikTok light? Can we change that to... There's more of a purple. So blue is kind of cool, but purple's kind of my thing, I guess. But I think overall this looks a lot better than my other studio, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I don't know, any suggestions of things that I should change? I don't think I like showing the entertainment center that this is sitting on, the little desk thing. Maybe if I zoom in just a little, because it wouldn't set that off. Maybe if I lower the camera down just a tad. I'm trying to think. Closer to everything? Yeah. Let's try lowering the camera just a tad and see if we can get rid of this space down here. Let's try that. There should be a guitar on the wall. There should always be a guitar on the wall. I can play music. You talking about right now through StreamYard? I thought it was playing music. Maybe it's low. There's the music. Well, we'll leave it on 25. We'll see if that works. I can play music. I'm a musician, so I can play music. Let me do that with the camera and see if I can adjust that real quick. All right, that is a little high now. Okay. How was that? Yeah, I guess. Something like that. Please play Sepultura. I don't know what that is. I might have to look it up. Yes, I did, which I am planning to record and release before The Mandalorian comes out. So, oh my goodness, the Matt Cave. Good to see you, my guy. In honor of you, I'm playing... Classic. I love it. I don't know if you love it, but that's... I like it. Thank you. I'm just messing around with different stuff. I'll watch this back later and kind of see what works. I just got new lights and stuff. Pictures aren't even on the wall. Like I said, we just moved in 2 days ago, so we're not even unpacked. I'm just testing stuff out, and so far, I kind of like where it's at right now with the purplish background. I got to get the pictures up on the wall. Maybe a couple other things as well. Dale, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, this is, I guess, the new setup, more or less. I might adjust stuff, but overall, it is so much better than my other setup, which, let me see if I have a video of my old setup. Hello, and welcome to Coffee on Korriban. Today is a little bit special as it is the last time. I think this looks better. I don't know about you guys. I'm happy with this for right now. Little tweaks could definitely... ooh, yes, I would love to do a full version of that. I just don't have... Yeah, that's the deal, because there was just the wall right behind me, and there wasn't a whole lot of space to work with. Like it a lot more than the other one. The old one, now looking back, felt a little cramped. Yeah, very, very much so. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I think we can work with this. Little adjustings like that LED strip back there. I gotta figure that out. And putting the pictures up on the wall, actually, and something else. I like how the TV kind of frames it in, that this strip behind the TV makes a huge difference. I like that a lot. And I think kind of blue and purple color scheme makes a big difference. I'm happy with the $9 TikTok light. Yes, we definitely do. I'm still at my dining room table, but at least there's space behind me now. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. If you wouldn't mind on your way out, tap like or dislike. It doesn't really matter. You can always comment on the video. That's always appreciated. But this was kind of just a, hey, let's hang out and test out some stuff kind of stream. Awesome. Appreciate that, Maximus. Good to see you. And we're going to end it right there because my camera, I don't have the little dongle for it, the dummy battery where you can plug it in. So I'm on 2% on the camera. That's about to die any second. But we're going to leave it right there. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Hope you like the new setup. I'm going for a little bit more of a professional atmosphere, even though all these things are, gosh, how much? Like $5 lights, and I got all these remotes now because these are all just cheap LED strips. But I appreciate all of you guys stopping by, and we'll resume our Monday night shows next Monday. And then if you didn't catch the announcement, kind of the little teaser that I gave earlier, be on the lookout for that announcement. But it's very good to see all of you guys in here. Again, appreciate it stopping by. And that super chat from What's the Takeaway? Again, I really, really appreciate that. I'm going to buy some coffee with it, or another LED strip. I don't know. But I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. If you've been here from the very beginning, I really appreciate your time. May the stash be with you, and I will see you wherever I happen to see you in the galaxy.